Hello traders, Day Trader Matt here at businesswithtrading.com, going into another market analysis for the week beginning the 21st of June. And this is the S&P cash that we're looking at. Now, we did an analysis a couple weeks ago and we talked about these two primary areas and looking for a price to pretty much chop back and forth. And we actually had something interesting. So a couple weeks ago, price came down to hit this low, bounced, came down, hit this low again, bounced, had a little rejection here, came down, found support. It did get above, but it was very short-lived and it did come back down. Now, when we did make the analysis a couple weeks ago, you can go back and look at it, we did talk about wanting to see a chop for several weeks. Just a couple bounces and it break out would not be something that would be healthy to the market, nor would it be expected. At least, I wasn't expecting it. So we're, coming back down is still healthy for the market. We do still see it going much higher in the future, and the targets that we spoke above in that, a couple weeks ago video of the market analysis, we're still looking for. Right now it's going to be interesting to see what price does, because right here is a support area, just not a big one. We did see support here, we saw a little choppiness over here, so it is an area. I do expect price to come lower. I don't think it's going to support here and then make highs, all-time highs. That's not what I'm looking for. I think it's going to come back down, chop around, and might even go down to the second level. It's going to be interesting to see how price actually does react this week. And before we get into any more, let's talk about the news that we have going on this week. So we have, this is Sunday night, so nothing really going on. Couple, an Aussie, British news. Tomorrow we have at 3 o'clock, FOMC member Williams is going to speak. So pretty much nothing. Monday. Tuesday we do have existing home sales, Richmond Manufacturing Index, and then FOMC member Dolly is going to speak. Dolly or Daly, I don't really know how to pronounce the name. 2 p.m. we do have Fed Chair Powell is going to testify. That could be a market moving news. It's going to be interesting to see what comes of that, the price movement and whatnot. Wednesday we have current account, not really much of anything. 9:45 we do have flash manufacturing PMI. We have the FOMC member Bowman speaking, flash services PMI. Those two PMI numbers people are going to look at could add some volatility to the markets. 10 o'clock we have new home sales, crude oil. 11 o'clock FOMC member speaking, some Euro news. Thursday we have final GDP quarter over quarter, unemployment claims. Those are going to be interesting to see how the market moves. We do have some British news prior to that. That could possibly, if it's something that no one expects, possibly add some volatility, but most likely not. We do have goods trade balance, preliminary wholesale inventories month over month. FOMC member speaks again and again. Bank stress test results at 4:30 p.m. at market close. And then Friday we have at 8:30 a.m. personal income, personal spending month over month. And revised University of Michigan consumer sentiment and inflation expectations. So not really a lot going on Thursday. Those unemployment claims, final GDP quarter over quarter, that's going to be interesting. And the PMI numbers on Wednesday, that'll be interesting. Other than that, we don't really have anything going on. So, expect the market to, maybe drift lower to sideways, be a little choppy going into Wednesday and Thursday. If the market was to break this level, I would predict it would be on Wednesday or Thursday. I kind of think we're just going to stay above this support and just move sideways. We'll probably open a little bit lower than where we're at right now tomorrow. and then probably just chop sideways for a little bit. That's kind of what I'm expecting. We'll have to wait and see what the market actually does do, and that's why we draw these extra levels, just in case something weird happens. If something totally unexpected happened, price could have taken off. But most likely, that's not going to happen. The high probability is that it chops between these two. So we'll wait and see what happens. Should be a very interesting week. Hope everybody enjoys it. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, post them down below in the comment section. Links in the description if you want more information on anything. With that, thanks for watching. Have an awesome week in the markets. I'll see you in the trading markets. Take care.